Bard. Oh shit, we're immediately going into classes. Bard. Class group expert, primarily ability charisma, which we figured. Invoking magic through music, dance, and verse. Bards are experts at inspiring others, soothing herds, disheartening foes, creating illusions. Bards believe that the creators of the multiverse spoke and signed it into existence, and that remnants of those words of creation still resound and glimmer on every plane of existence. The magic of Bard. Yes. Cool. Back to League of Legends, apparently. The magic of bards is an attempt to harness those words, which transcend any language and direct them to create new wonders. Almost anything can inspire a new song or a tale, so bards are fascinated by almost everything. They have wide-ranging knowledge of many subjects and develop an aptitude to do almost anything well. Bards become masters of many things, including musical performances, the workings of magic, and the formation of jests. Not every singer or poet in a tavern or jester in a royal court is a bard. Harnessing the words of creation requires hard work and some measure of natural talents that most troubadours, and jongleurs lack. It can sometimes be hard to spot the difference between these performers and bards. True. A lot of times, if you have like a performer in inn, you just call them a bard, right? You don't really say performers, I think, if you walk into an inn. Like, it's true. Bard's life is spent wandering across the land, gathering lore, telling stories, living on the gratitude of audiences, much like any other entertainer. But Bard's depth of knowledge, level of musical skill, and mastery of magic sets them apart. Okay, so let's start with one thing, which is I kind of want to see if there's immediately something that has changed here. So I don't know off the top of my head how many cantrips Bard originally had, but from what I can see, the amount of levels and spells that you have seems to have stayed the same, although I think this used to be 2 at 7th level, but I'm not sure. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? because I have a copy of the player's handbook on my PC as well. I just realized that that's going to fuck my view. Aha! Is this going to fuck everything? No, it's not. Perfect. I'm actually going to look at this. I'm actually curious if anything changed. Because I'm kind of curious now. Did anything change? So the cantrips seem to have stayed the same. And then 4th level. Oh no, it is 1 spell at 7th level. I wasn't sure about that. So the cantrip seems to stay the same. And then the levels of the... Yeah, the spells known column is gone. I think the proficiency bonus is still the same. Yeah, sure. And then the Bardic Inspiration die. Oh, they actually put it in the column. Originally, they didn't put that in the column, apparently. So, Bardic Inspiration. Where's the ability? Here it is. In the original, it started as a D6. I know that. Sure, can only have 1 Bardic Inspiration at a time. God damn it. I love how this program works. God. Okay, there you go. And when does it increase? So the die becomes a D8 at 5th level, which is the same, becomes a D10 at 10th level, becomes a D12 at 15th level. So that pretty much not a lot has changed. As far as I can see, I think Magical Secrets is also still... Oh, wait, no. No. Magical Secrets was originally level 10, apparently. Wait. Hold on. Oh, shit. They got an extra... Their subclass features also changed. Because it used to be 3, 6, and 14, and now it's 3, 6, 10, and 14. Although, didn't their abilities usually increase at 10th level or something? So there are a couple of small changes, like spellcasting is the same, Jack of all trades is gone, Song of Restoration is probably similar. Expertise used to be at 3rd level. I know that off the top of my head because I always found it weird that Rogue got it at 1 at 6 and Bard got it at 3 and 11. Bard subclass at 3, yes, that's the same. Then feats, which, usually used to be ability score improvement. We knew that. Jack of all trades is at 5th level now. Oh, shit. Okay. And Font of Inspiration. I also don't know the Tasha's abilities off the top of my head. I also don't know. Oh, Font of Inspiration is that you get it back on a short rest, right? Oh, shit. Wait, but weren't they going to do away with short rests? I don't remember that. Anyway, 6th level counter charm is gone, which I don't think anyone is surprised by. Let's be honest about this. Font of Bardic Inspiration. So the font probably moved to level 7 from level 5. And 8 is a feat. 9 is expertise, which used to be level 11. So then now we have a subclass feature at 10, which used to be expertise in magical secrets. Oh, I thought expertise was 11. Which used to be expertise in magical secrets, and now we have magical secrets at 11th level. Which, yeah, I mean, sure. And then 12 is a feat. 13 used to be your Song of Rest die that increased. To be fair, they might still... I need to read Song of Rest in a second. And subclass of 14, which is the same. 15, Bardic Inspiration. There used to not be a Magical Secrets there. That used to be 17. No, 18, sorry. And feat, and then Superior Bardic Inspiration. Which can't be the die that increases, because that's here already. So that's something else. And then 19 of feat. Also, the ability score improvement levels are still the same. So that's good to know. And then the Epic Boon at 20. Okay. All right, cool. So creating a bard, let's see. I'm going to go through this relatively quickly. Hit die is the same. Hit points are the same. I think the saves are also the same. The skills, choose 3 of your choice. Oh, no, wait, that was always... Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, wait. Any 3 skills of your choice. That's still the same, because bard was able to pick any skills. I remember that. That was a thing. Like, I literally have the fucking class thing like next to it so I can compare the two, and I'm like saying I know this off the top of my head and nobody cares. Yeah, because it used to be 3, and here they just put ones that you wanted. Okay, cool. And then dexterity, charisma is the same, I think. Yep. And then tools 3 and only simple weapons. So hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords used to be here. So that's gone, and then light armor. Honestly, that makes sense. Bards, apart from specifically like the I think it's Valor and College of War. I want to say Valor, and there's another one where they specifically start fighting with weapons. Apart from those, it makes sense that they can't really fight with weapons. They're meant to be entertainers, right? So yeah, that's cool. And then starting equipment, you can spend 100 gold on equipment of your choice. Wow. This is different. There's very little choice here. You have to take a dagger, you have to take a musical instrument, which to be fair, it was always a musical instrument. Wait. Why do they get short swords if they're only proficient with simple weapons? Did short swords become a simple weapon? Okay. Interesting. Multiclassing in the bard is a multiclass. If your group uses the multiclassing rules of the player's handbook, here's what you need to know if you choose a bard as one of your classes. As a multiclass character, you must have a score of at least 13 in the bard's primary ability, charisma. Okay, I think, and I'm quickly going to check, I think... Where is it? Where is it? Where's multiclassing? Here it is. I think Bard used to be Dexterity and... Oh no, it used to be Charisma as well. Okay, never mind. I'll be quiet. For some weird reason, I thought you had to have a 16 or a 13 in Dex to multiclass into a Bard. Never mind. I'll be quiet. I never understood why this is only a requirement if you multiclass. I guess because they don't want to like break characters who want to play like 8 intelligence, but like you're able to make the class, but you're not able to multiclass out of it. I don't know. I just find that weird. If Bard isn't your initial class, here are the proficiencies you gain when you multiclass into it, which is probably going to be 1 skill of your choice, 1 musical instrument of your choice. And then at all of your Bard levels... Yeah, so this is still the same. And you get light armor training, which to be fair... Did you get that when you multiclassed into a Bard? These are like little details, but I think they're interesting. I'm kind of curious now. What did you get when you multi-class? Oh, no, you did get it. Okay, so nothing really changed there. Okay, and then your spell slots are still the same thing. Okay. First level. So, Bard class features. As a Bard, you gain the following class features. So, we know this is a thing. First level, Bardic Inspiration. Do you guys actually see my mouse? Only if I click on it, apparently. Okay, cool. First level, Bardic Inspiration. You can supernaturally inspire others through words, music, or dance. The inspiration die is inspired, really? Is represented by your Bardic Inspiration die, which is a d6. Use Bardic Inspiration in the following ways. When another creature within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear fails a d20 test, you can use your reaction to give the creature a Bardic Inspiration die. Oh shit! We're not using bonus actions anymore. Okay. That's interesting. So now it's a reaction to add the number to the d20. So you don't have to give it up front. You just use a reaction as long as they're within 60 feet. Which is both stronger and weaker, I feel, right? Because you always have to be within 60 feet of people. But it does mean that if you're in a conversation, you can kind of like constantly during the conversation kind of like react. Which does make sense. I do feel it's slightly weird. Because like... It does specifically say inspire others through words, music, or dance. So like I'm imagining that like someone is having a conversation, and just in the middle of that conversation, you have like the South Park da-da-dum, da-da-dum, and just randomly boosts it, and nobody's gonna just look like, the fuck happened to you? Like, I don't know, that just... And then heal. Immediately after another creature within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear takes damage, you can use your reaction to roll your Bardic Inspiration die and restore a number of hit points. So it immediately gets a heal as well. But both of them are reaction uses, which is interesting, right? Because that opens up your bonus action, assuming that we still get a bonus action. For all we know, they're going into like the 3-action system that Pathfinder 2 has or something. I don't know, was that in the original document? I didn't really read through the original document that well. Number of uses. A Bardic Inspiration die is expended when it is rolled. You can confer a Bardic Inspiration die a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. So they are using proficiency bonus for abilities now, because originally this was charisma score, or charisma bonus, sorry. Minimum of 1. So, and you get it back in a long rest. To be fair... Did they get rid? They got rid of the short rests, getting it back, right? Well, font of Bardic Inspiration. It's at level 7. I think you just get it slower now. Okay, so you get them back after a long rest and proficiency bonus instead of charisma. So they are getting rid of. You get to use it a number of times equal to your stats, which. I get why they're doing that, because proficiency bonus kind of like evens out the growth over the entire campaign, where I feel like even with point buy, if you use your stats up at level 8, you're at your maximum, right? Like you get, like if you purely go off of normal point buy, you start out with a 16 your main stat usually, assuming you build your character the optimal way. You start out with like a +3 at level 1, then you get a +4, you get like a +4 at level 4, and then a +5 at level 8, and it's like, yes, so I'm literally at my maximum right now. So I get where this comes from. And I'm not opposed to it, to be perfectly honest. I'm not opposed to this decision. Then here they're just explaining your Bardic Inspiration die increases the way that it's mentioned in the table, so that's cool. Spellcasting. You've learned to cast spells through your Bardic Arts. You have the following spells prepared. So they're giving you options, which I like. You can prepare 2 level 0 and 2 level 1 spells, so 2 cantrips, 2 first levels. Any spell you prepare for this class must be arcane, and it must be from one of the following schools of magic: divination, enchantment, illusion, or transmutation. Oh. Fuck. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Well, no, it depends. It depends, actually. It depends how they note it down in the book. Here's the thing. The reason I'm saying this, right? I've never been a fan of like Arcane Trickster and Eldritch Knight having like the thing where they got spells from the wizard spell list and then you could only choose this type of magic, this type of magic, this type of magic. Because I've always felt like it was really difficult to look that up, right? Because if you look at purely the player's handbook, what you literally have to do is you have to go to the back of the book, look at the wizard spell list, and then every spell that you think could be interesting, you have to go to the spell and see it's this type, it's this type, it's this type. And I'm not a fan of that, but maybe if they like structure it well and they go like, okay, we're literally instead of like just giving you all the level 0, all the level 1s, we're also going to put them by type, then I'm fine with it. Right? But that's going to be annoying. But I do appreciate that like they're going like you can have all arcane spells, and it makes sense because a bard's an arcane caster. I do wonder if this is going to take away from... Well, no, because wizard is almost guaranteed going to be able to literally cast every single arcane spell. But sorcerer and warlock probably should be too, right? Does that mean that wizards are going to be able to cast Eldritch Blast? Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, details. Does that... Wait. No, wait. Eldritch Blast is... Evocation? Question mark? Suddenly going to look that up because because I think so. I mean, they're not... Yeah, no. Eldritch Blast it's got to be like Evocation, right? What is it? Yeah, Evocation. Okay. Oh, whoops. Mistakes were made. Okay, cool. Anyway. You can prepare more spells as shown on the bard table. Sure. Oh, wait. What? You can prepare more spells as shown on the bard table. The number there determined the number of different spells. As a third level bard, you can prepare 2 different 0 level spells, 4 different first and 2 different second. Oh, wait, what? Wait. What? You can prepare more spells as shown on the bard table. The number there determines the number of different spells you can prepare for each level. For example, as a third level bard, you can prepare 2 different 0 level spells, 4 different first level spells, and 2 different second level spells. So you can prepare spells equal to your spell slots. Oh god, that's gonna be weird. So this is prepared spells per spell level. I never noticed this. This isn't spell slots anymore. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. That's gonna limit. Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, right, and then the thing that I also kind of went over, whenever you finish a long rest, you can practice your bardic arts and replace any spells you have prepared for this class with another arcane. So you can redo your entire spell list every long rest, which I am a fan of this, by the way. Originally, when like the changes to Sorcerer and Bard kind of came out in Tasha's, where like you were able to switch out a spell every long rest, I was like hesitant on it. But honestly, like some people talk to me about it, and I'm actually a fan of this, being able to switch out your spells. Because like for Sorcerer and Bard, it could very easily feel like you fucked up your spell selection, and Warlock too, I think. It could very easily feel like you fucked up your entire spell selection, and it's like, but I want to have this spell now, and like, it gives you more, it's more powerful because you can like, if you know that next day you're going to have a full day of talkie, and you're not really going to fight someone, you change your spells to reflect that. But I think that's cool because then you can kind of edit yourself to the scenario, and I think that's cool. I actually think that's kind of cool. All right. So that's going to be weird. But then, wait, so the Bard table shows how many spell slots you have at each level to cast your Bard spells of first level and higher. The number of different spells you can prepare of each levels equals the number of spell slots. You have... So... Oh, but they're pretty much taking the monster route then, right? Because that's usually how it worked on creatures in the Dungeon Master's Guide, where the number of spells that a creature had prepared was usually equal to the number of spell slots they had for that level. So they're kind of taking that. I mean, that's fine. It limits character building a little bit, in my opinion, because you have to pick that number of spells. I mean, it's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine. It's probably fine. I've said fine way too many times. Alright, spellcasting ability, charisma, of course. You can use a musical instrument as your spellcast, so that's still the same. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Cool. Sounding like Jake Peralta. Second level expertise. You get expertise in two of your skill proficiencies of your choice. Iconic choices are performance and persuasion. Completely fine with that. Yeah, okay, sure. They moved it up a level, which is kind of cool. Oh shit, wait, what? Songs of Restoration. You have learned how to use music, poetry, and dance to heal wounds and maladies. When you reach certain levels in this class, you add a specific spell to your Song of Restoration repertoire. As shown on the Songs of Reparation repertoire table, you always have that spell prepared, and it doesn't count against the number of spells you can prepare. Wait, so... Okay, so this is pretty much at 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, and 10th level, you learn these spells automatically. So they're really going for like a healing thing on the bard. Okay, I'm not against this. That was a dog. I'm not against this. But, okay, so Song of Rest is gone, which makes sense because short rests are clearly being eliminated, right? Like, very clearly. Okay. So you get these spells for free in addition to the ones that you have. Okay. Sure. Bard subclass, so you get the College of Lore or another... Okay, so Lore is the one that's going to be here. That's kind of cool. That's actually the one that I'm most interested by in the player's handbook, so I'm not mad about that. Grants you special abilities at certain bard levels for the rest of your career. You gain each of your subclass features. Okay, so they didn't change how subclasses work. Okay. And then feat, you gain... I mean, I don't want to... Oh, wait, no, you gain... No, this is just the example that they're giving you. But, like... At that point, like, this is it's just semantics, I guess, right? Why am I even being mad about this? You gain the ability score improvement feat or another feat of your choice. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's go with that. Sure. Nothing changed. Jack... Oh, wait, did they legitimately put it... Oh, God, they're actually... Well, I don't know if that's bad, actually. Like, them just being, like, at 4th level, instead of, like, putting in the text, like, 4, 8, 12, 16, 19. So now you have, like, a nice overview of what you get. They moved Jack of all trades to 5th level. To any ability check you make that uses a skill proficiency you lack and doesn't otherwise use your proficiency bonus. Yeah, okay. So this is the same, it's just moved from 2nd to 5th. What did we get instead? The additional spells. And expertise was moved down. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. It's a choice. It's a balance. To be fair, Jack of all trades is a really powerful ability if you think about it. Yeah, no, I'm fine with this. Get a subclass, sure. Font of Bardic Inspiration. You now... Oh no, short rest wasn't eliminated. You now regain all of your expended uses of Bardic Inspiration when you finish a short or a long rest. So this is still a thing. Huh. Okay. So this was just moved from 6 to 7, I want to say? Was it 6 or 5 in the original version? Hold up, let me see... Bard... Let me look this up so I'm definitely sure that I'm not bullshitting. Oh, I can see it on the table, right? I don't know if my scrolling wheel can actually be... I don't know how well you guys can hear my scrolly wheel. Oh god, I have no idea what was coming out of my throat there, but it didn't feel good. Oh god, I hate the way that this works. Okay, cool. Fonts of Inspiration used to be 5th level. Okay, so they moved it back 2 levels. So they moved up Expertise, moved down. Sure, okay. Moving around a couple of things, sure. Oh, wait, what? In addition, if a creature rolls your Bardic Inspiration die and gets a 1 after any rerolls you might have, that use of your Bardic Inspiration isn't expended. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, sure. So you can't... After any rerolls you might have. So this is not a, like, reroll once. This is literally you can't roll a 1 on your Bardic Inspiration. Huh. That's kind of cool, actually. I like this. Because, like, rolling a 1 on Bardic Inspiration... To be fair, rolling a 1 on anything feels bad. Oh god, is that going to be a pattern? Because I already know about something about 1s. I don't know if I'm a fan of... I'm a fan here, but I don't know if I'm a fan of it on the other. Anyway, we'll talk about that when we get there. So feat, you get expertise into skills of your skill. There's no example here. Interesting. Oh, anyway. 10th level, you get a subclass feature, which didn't used to be a thing. Magical secrets, collected magical knowledge from a wide spectrum of discipline. Choose a spell list, arcane, divine, or primal. Whenever you prepare spells from this class, up to 2 of the spells you prepare can be from the chosen list and from any school of magic. Ooh, cool. Okay. Wait. So you have to pick the lists up front, though. To be fair, it used to be that you had to pick the spells up front. Now you can just say, okay, I want to go with Primal, and you can just pick 2 Primal spells. You can go with Divine, you can just pick 2 Primal spells, and you can switch those, I would assume. Right? Yeah, you can switch those because you still have the switching during a long rest. That's kind of cool. I like this. Right? You can kind of like spec into whatever you want. You have to like spec into whatever you want, but you can still switch the spells. I like this. And you still have the value of picking Arcane because then you can go for Evocation spells. I like this change. This is good. I like this. The only downside compared to the original version, I think, is you don't get like 2 additional spells, right? Your list of spells is still the same. Okay. Feat, you get a feat. 13, you don't get anything. Used to be a Song of Rest increase. 14, subclass. Further magical secrets. Your understanding of magic has grown even broader. Choose a spell list that you didn't choose for your magical spells list. Whenever you prepare your bard spells, 2 of the spells you prepare can be from the chosen list. So then you get 4 spells pretty much, right? So pretty much 11th level you get 2, 15th level you get 4, which again I like, but you can only have 2 spells from each list because you can't pick one that you previously picked. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah. I like it. 16 feats, 18 superior Bardic Inspiration. When you roll initiative, you gain 2 uses of your Bardic Inspiration. Okay. Is there a limit to that? There is not. Okay, so at 16 you just get, or 16? 18, sorry. At 18 you get your capstone ability, which for the love of God, they fixed their capstone abilities. Oh god, please tell me they did the same thing for like Monk and Sorcerer, where instead of like, if you don't have any when you roll initiative, you get 4 points. Now it's like, okay, you just get 4 points back. It's like, okay, cool. I can live with this. Thank you. Good change. Feat and then epic boon. You get to pick an epic boon of luck feat. Do I want to know this? I don't know. And then prepared bard spells. So these are just the recommended ones. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so here, because they're also, yeah, okay, so the little dagger is always prepared because from 2nd level on you get like the rest thingies, so healing word, lesser restoration. Okay, cool, yeah, sure. I'm not gonna go through all this because I'm lazy. And then Bard subclasses. A Bard subclass is a specialization that grants you special abilities at certain Bard levels specified in the subclass. form loose associations which they call colleges to facilitate their gatherings and preserve their traditions. Okay, so you get College of Lore. Bards of the College of Lore know something about most things, collecting bits of knowledge from sources as diverse as scholarly tomes and peasant tales. Whether singing folk ballads in taverns or performing elaborate compositions in royal courts, these bards use their gifts to hold audiences spellbound. Colleges members gather in libraries and sometimes in actual colleges, complete with classrooms and dormitories, to share their lore with one another. They also meet at festivals or affairs of state where they can expose corruption, unravel lies, and poke fun at self-important figures of authority. Okay, so yeah. Third level bonus proficiencies. You get 3 skill proficiencies. I am not sure. Didn't it used to be 2? Oh no, 3. But you have to pick Arcana, History, and Nature. So they're forcing you to pick the 3 knowledge skills or the 3 intelligence skills that are not religion and not investigation, which makes sense because religion is probably for the priests. Arcana, you're literally an arcane caster. Nature's a little weird, but you have healing spells, so it makes sense to an extent. And then history is like... Actually, yeah, nature's probably because you... Yes, probably. Well, no, but then you could also make the argument for religion. This is weird. You just get Arcana, History, and Nature. So you have to go with... I mean, to be fair, like... Character-wise, it makes sense. And to be fair, if you already have them, you pick another one. So it's fine. But it's like... Your main stat is Charisma. Well, to be fair, for proficiencies, that doesn't really matter. But like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of this. Like, having to pick the 3, like, Arcana, History, and Nature. Like, first of all, at least put religion here. I would say, and... I don't know. It makes lore a little... To be fair, I think lore was picked more than valor was back in the day. I don't know. Cutting words. You learn how to use your wit to supernaturally distract, confuse, and otherwise sap the confidence and competence of others. Creature that you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an ability check or attack roll. You can use your reaction to expend one of your Bardic Inspiration, rolling a Bardic Inspiration die and subtracting the number rolled from the creature's roll. So now it's... Okay, so now it's not just on attack rolls anymore, because that used to be a thing. Right? So it used to be... Oh, never mind. I thought this was purely on an attack roll, but apparently the original version is on an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. They nerfed this. Never mind. I'll be quiet. I will be quiet, because apparently I'm stupid. Okay, cool. Yeah, so... Nerf this. You can't do it on damage rolls anymore. I didn't know you could originally do it on ability checks. It's... Seven's learning something. Alright, Cunning Inspiration. You've learned to inspire others exceptionally well. When any creature rolls your Bardic Inspiration die, that creature can roll the die twice and use the higher of the 2 rolls. This originally used to be additional magical secrets, so you don't get additional spells anymore. I don't know if I'm a fan. Well, to be fair, I mean... Oh, it's just use the higher of the 2 rolls. So your average... At 6th level, you're at a D8 already, right? Normally the average is 4.5, and now your average probably like goes up by 2 or 3 to like 6 or something. 6.5. It's not bad. Plus, then later down the line, you also get to reroll 1s. Yeah, so you can pretty much get really high rolls out of this, which it's not a bad ability. It's not magical secrets, but hey, who cares? Improved Cutting Words. Whenever you use your Cutting Words feature on a creature, you can deal psychic damage to that creature equal to the number rolled. Cool. Okay. That's kind of cool. Deal some damage. This is never going to be a lot of damage because you're a bard, but hey. And then Peerless Skill. Whenever you make an ability check and fail, you can spend 1 use of your Bardic Inspiration. You can add it to yourself, right? Yeah. Sure. So you can Bardic Inspire. You can inspire yourself. It's pretty much what this is. You know. Oh, if this... Wait, hold on. If the check still fails, the Bardic Inspiration is not expended. That is interesting, though. So that means you can infinitely do this, right? As long as you know, if you're like, this seems like an important roll, you don't have to think about it. You just go, okay, I'll do it. Bam. Wait, what's the double when a creature rolls your Bardic Inspiration dice? So here you're rolling it. So does this work on this? Because that's a cool little combination, though, I will say. So that's, okay, that's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so Bard got changed. Lore... I feel overall the direction of lore got changed from like I know all the spells to I know a lot. And I feel like they've very heavily put Bard into like this... I feel like they very heavily put Bard into like this very heavy like supportive element, right? And I don't know how I feel about that. Because like originally, I mean, you could originally kind of build Bard as a damage dealer. But to be fair, most of your power comes from your spells anyway. And then you just have the ability thing. So no, honestly, I don't think there's going to be a lot of change to how Bard functions, I think. I think it's still going to be fine. So yeah. Okay. That was Bard. Cool.